I'm Ry from TeamFFLEX, and today we're going to break down Wellness Division Pro Card winners, class winners from the Pittsburgh Natural Pro Qualifier. All right, natural. Keep that in mind, natural, folks. All you out there that want to be a natural wellness competitor, this is a great video for you to watch today. As we review criteria, we go over these placings, why they landed the way they did, and ultimately what that'll mean for you out there if you are trying to get a pro card, want to compete in wellness, want to do your best. And that's what I do on this channel all day, give you those tools, those tips, those strategies. So if you're new here, subscribe, hang out, and if you're a repeat viewer, drop me a comment. I love it. The algorithm loves it, and I read it, I respond to it, and I appreciate it so much every single time. All right, so two pro card winners we're going to look at right away. Alessandra, class A, and then overall winner and class B winner, Tyler. Both of these women here won their wellness pro card naturally. All right, that's very exciting stuff for all of you out there that want to keep it natty, like I tell you that you should. Let's start with Tyler and take a deeper look at what's winning right now on a wellness pro qualifying stage. So as we know, wellness division all about glute dominance and quad dominance, lower body dominance. It makes the upper body look like it belongs in a different division. Let's be honest, right? You know, the upper bodies in wellness should be pretty on par with bikini currently, right? Where it's the same shoulder size, same development there, tapers into the waist, very narrow taper, good to go, right? You could throw that physique on a bikini athlete at the same caliber, same level. A lot of things going to be looking similar. Where wellness stands out every single time is everything down below the waist. So a lot more glute density, a lot more quad density, a lot more size overall in that shape, that look in the lower body that is dominant. So any of you watching, if that's what you like that look, this is the division for you. It's the only asymmetrical women's division, the only place where you're going to have that lower body dominant look. Bikini, got to be totally symmetrical. Fit model, you know, it's even less muscle and condition than bikini. So if you want that lower body dominant look, a lot of muscle going on, only place you can do it in the women's divisions here, where you're going to be able to have that asymmetrical look. So for Tyler here, great shoulder shape for this division. You know, this is the fullness of development we see. It's not overdue. It's not overdone. In other words, it's not detracting from her physique in any way. And, you know, again, her arms, don't even notice them. Biceps, triceps here, where they should be. You want your arms to really not overpower. Sometimes wellness athletes, they come from, you know, figure background, or they come from weightlifting background or something, and you know they have bigger bicep and tricep. A lot of times that'll deter from what's going on in the shoulders, right? So for her, not the case. Good, you know, shape overall there. Really lets the shoulders take the cake for the upper portion of this hourglass shape that we want to see. Good waist effect here, narrower in the waist. Everything is good, shows through very well, and lower body wise, clearly dominant. Glutes from the front, as I always say in wellness, you get that upper glute shape, that overall glute shape, and quads. Density, that is what we are looking at. So a very complete look for her, conditioning-wise. Soft lines through the obliques, soft lines maybe in the abdominals, maybe just a little bit here in the quads and the upper body. Very on par with where you should be right now in wellness division. And you'll notice these looks that are winning on wellness stage, I've been talking about this even on the pro stages, they're not extreme, they're not overdone, they're going back to the root of where this division really started, which was a lot of muscle and fullness and, you know, keeping the conditioning dialed, but not over shredded, super shredded, mutant looks with muscle and, you know, PD stuff and everything. Obviously, this is a natural competition, so it's great examples of what can be done naturally. And honestly, I think this look is far better than what was going on in wellness for a few years. So comment down below if you agree with that. I know some people love the mass monster look. I am not one of them. All right, so Class A, Alessandra here, she also won her pro card. And we're going to see instantly a lot of similarities, but also some clear differences, right? So shoulder shape and size, good. It got that fullness up top. She's one of those athletes, you do start to get a little bit more of that, you know, upper body bicep, tricep there. Not too bad, though, because the shoulders still take the show. Through the midsection, narrow waist effect creates that tapered look. She has a little bit more of a squared on look. That could be some posing. That can also just be genetic. That can be, you know, how she trains, whatever. Not a big dealio. Still wins the pro card, right? So keep in mind, every wellness physique and your best wellness physique on stage as somebody watching, getting ready for this stuff, it's going to be totally individual to you, okay? I want to make sure everybody knows that. Looking lower body-wise, good quad shape overall. You know, depending on posing choice, you'll get less glutes from the front here, but we still do get some. And overall, it ties well to very well together with her condition, which is not overdone. Good lines here, nothing that is too shredded through the midsection or anything else. So again, really great looks for the wellness division right now. I'm super excited to see even the athletes winning the pro cards right now are softer. They're not overdone. They're not, shredded to the bone. They're not over muscled. This is a very good look for wellness right now. All right, so looking at Class C's Yao Run here, what we can see, good overall shoulder shape. She does have a bit more of that shoulder forward look, right? And that does happen in wellness sometimes, where wellness athletes may have a little bit more muscle up top than they should. Overall, though, great taper into the waist. Her condition is very spot on, soft lines, good structure in the glutes and the quads. Everything is there. She does look a little bit more upper body forward. Maybe why she doesn't pull the pro card here. We haven't gone to the back yet, though. Let's go to the back post and we'll take a look and we'll get everything more in depth, because I always say, when we're going through this, you got to really see what's going on there. So what we can see clearly here, again, the athletes with the most muscle can tend to be the ones that are winning in wellness. So if we look at Tyler, okay, a lot of muscle development going on here. Good shoulder shape, tapers in. Lower body is very clearly a advanced wellness look, right? A lot of quads, a lot of hamstrings, a lot of glutes, upper glute, overall fullness, even tie-in. Everything is there. It's all tying together very well. She's super on point with that look, that muscularity, and that condition, and that is a win right there, folks. Pro card, overall win. This is exactly where you should be focused if you want to be a wellness competitor. Bringing that size through, bringing that shape through, and doing it without, guess what, over dominance of, condition. You can even see through her physique, these areas, they could have been blatantly too shredded if they were, right? Like we would see a lot of going on in the upper back, maybe tighter even in the midsection, this tie-in be a lot harder. No, we don't see that because we don't want to see that, that conditioning needs to be softer right now in wellness to win. We look over here at Alessandra, the other pro card winner. Okay, good shape, a little bit more from the shoulders, bicep and tricep, you can see it, right? It's definitely a little bit more, like I was saying, from that front. Lower body-wise, good quad, glute, hamstring structure. Glutes appear a bit under compared to where the quads and, the hamstrings are. So adding a little more size, a little more fullness, upper glute, overall glute, pull that tie-in through some more. That would be good. Overall, what you can tell the difference here between her and the overall winner. Overall winner's got a lot more muscle just overall. So again, wellness, go figure, wants a more muscular lower body dominant, right? That's the thing. Xiao Run, same similarities here. Shoulder shape is very good for this division, on point where we'd want to be. What we can see is a good taper in. Lower body-wise, good structure here from the quads to the hamstrings to the glutes, but a little bit more of a depleted look, leaner look, right? So she looked a little upper forward in the front. Maybe it's due to the fact that her lower body's a little bit more depleted. Probably add a little more fullness to that upper glute, overall glute, pull that tie in through more, and boom. That's going to be a very, dominant wellness look. Keep in mind, all class winners, though, and all great examples of this division, this criteria. I'm trying to give you further insight to where wellness is going, and I've been saying it a lot, but I think that it's going, to a more of the roots look. Muscle dominance, lower body, not overdone, not over shredded, not over muscled. That's where wellness should be. By the way, if you want to try some wellness style workouts, you want me to help you figure out your best wellness physique, go do my free trial right here, okay? This is a great opportunity. Pick up your phone right now, type this in, teamfflex.com/7-day trial. You can train with me free for 7 days. You can give you feedback on your physique. You can upload photos, show me your check-ins, whatever. You can ask me any questions anytime. I build you custom training sessions for you, your goals, whatever you're trying to do, and I want to help you win, right? That's my goal. So if you like the channel and you're like, oh, this is cool, this Team Flex stuff's so exciting, well, go over there and check out the real deal, because I can do 100 times more for you on my free trial than I can here. And there's no payment, nothing that's coming through. Don't put card info in at the end. It charges you in 7 days. I hate stuff like that. It's just another give back, another way that I can help you do better and do more. And that's why I do this channel. That's why I do what I do. I'm a coach, folks. So check that out, teamfflex.com if you want to. Otherwise, I'll be back with more videos. Thank you for watching. Coach Ryan is out.